A couple months ago, I was considering no longer sharing my story on YouTube. I was looking through some old footage and I stumbled on this long forgotten video I recorded to myself, mostly for myself, at almost 350 pounds. This video gave me courage to stand up for myself and reminded me why I share. Stories are powerful, and this is part of mine. This is how I felt at almost 350 pounds.
I hate myself. I mean, I'm very blessed to have puppies that love me and a husband that loves me, but it's hard to let people love you. I don't think it's hard to let puppies love you. It's hard to let people love you. It's hard for me to let my husband love me like I am. I mean, everyone deserves to be able to live in their body, and I feel like it is a self-imposed prison. That's what my body is to me. I have done it, so I mean, I definitely deserve what I have right now because I did it to myself. Honestly, with this weight, I'm like one disaster away from the worst things happening. I'm one misstep, I'm one fall, I'm one landing the wrong way on a walk while walking. Like, I am so heavy that I feel like sometimes that I could break my knees. My right knee, sometimes when I'm walking, I'm like, man, I almost feel like it could just keep pushing back, like, because of my weight. That's scary. I don't want to keep doing this to myself. I've been doing it for too long. My whole life, it feels like. It's hard for me to put my pants on right now. When I put my shoes on, I have to sit down so I can lift my leg up. If I wasn't as flexible as I am, I wouldn't be able to put my shoes on. Like, if my hips were really tight and I couldn't get them up on the couch where I can get them real close for my T-Rex arms. I mean, I'm a little person. Like, I'm 5'1.5", 5'2". I feel like I might be a little taller lately, and I think that's because of the fat on the bottom of my feet. So I'll probably shrink. But the point is I've got these little tiny T-Rex arms and they just don't reach around me. And now I know why, because I tried to measure myself and I am rounder. My gut is rounder than I am tall. We're at the store and we're walking around, and all of a sudden my husband wants to go look at something that's on the other side of the store. I get cranky. And why am I cranky? I'm not cranky at him, not really. I'm cranky because, and I don't want to go back because it hurts. Like, at that point, like, I'm trying to be strong and just be a normal human being at the store, but the feeling on my lower back is so incredibly intense. Anyway, there's just so many things. But I struggle to wipe my own ass. So crude right now. Wiping my butt is hard, and I know why now that I've measured myself. And it's not like this is new. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself. You know, I've done this before. I've lost all this weight before. I went from 306 pounds to the 140s, and it was so hard, and I did it. I don't know how I'm back here. And it happened so fast, then and now. So, like, before this quarantine, I was on a downward trend. I had reached a heavy weight. I was not at my absolute heaviest, and I was down 10 pounds. And now I am up 15-ish pounds from that, making me my highest weight ever. I am my highest weight ever. My husband was messing around on our treadmill and my weight was programmed in it. And he was all like, I've never told him how much I weigh, and he's really bad at guessing. And that's when I started and I wasn't at my heaviest. It didn't just come back. It's like, it just flooded back. At first, it was just 5 pounds. All of a sudden, 5 pounds was back. And I feel like that was like a day. And then like a couple days later, it was like 5 more. And I'm like, it's okay, just be good. And it's just water retention. And then of course I wasn't good. Cause you know, anytime I trip, I have to fall off a cliff. Like I have to like propel myself off that cliff. Like I can't just trip. Anyway, I was mortified. I'm mortified that he knows how much I weigh. But I'm like, you're so dumb, April. Everybody knows. Anyone who looks at you knows. It's not a secret. It's not a secret that you're super morbidly obese. You don't even walk normal. Like, and it's not even my knee that prevents me from walking normal, although it does it plays a part. It sucks. If I never would have gained all of this weight back, I'd be living a whole different life. And I'm not talking about like outwardly the way I'm seen. I'm talking about just being able to go for a hike. Like hiking is so good for my soul. I can't even walk right now. The exercises that I can do, I'm so limited. I'm so limited on what my body allows me to do, how I can move. It's hard to just do straight cardio on the bike because my body doesn't want to let me pedal. Like my stomach gets in the way of my legs moving. My legs are so big, like when I'm walking, my lower back just kills. Like the pain in my lower back and my lower core muscles, like it just kills me. And I'm saying all of this stuff and I'm putting all of this stuff in this video. I want to remember. I want you to remember how this feels. I want you to be able to see it and watch it. And that's why I'm going to share all of these workouts. I'm also going to share it because I hope watching me will help someone else or prevent them from letting themselves go. Because if you are sitting at, you know, a little bit overweight, if you're a bit overweight, if you're 250 pounds, you still have most likely, especially if you're young, a lot of mobility. If you keep getting bigger, you're not going to be able to move. Like your body will be your prison and it will be self-inflicted. That's where I'm at right now. I mean, sure, there's a lot of reasons, like I have PCOS. I responded really bad when we first got married to birth control, and that's how I started gaining the weight that I had lost in the first place. But then it's me, it's things that I need to fix. And we are all grown people. I could have started going to therapy. I could have done so many things to I didn't realize I was so down on myself today when I started this video. I'm gonna stop now. But this is for you, April. Next time, when you reach your goal weight and you have a bad month, let's say you go on a vacation, or let's say you PCS, every time I move or every time there's a life change, I typically gain some weight. It's okay to gain 5 to 15 pounds. Gain that weight, have a struggle. A struggle is okay. It is okay to stumble, but you better not throw yourself off the freaking cliff ever again. You can't. You can't do this to yourself anymore. You're the only one that has to live in your body. You're the only one that can control what you're doing. And I can't even from this point do anything but just beg you to get off your ass and go to the gym and work out and start eating right. You don't even have to eat perfect. Just don't binge. Don't eat things that are really, really bad for you. Relax, be nice to yourself. Stumbling a little doesn't mean you've already fallen to where you're at, where I'm at now. Gaining 15 pounds does not destine you to weigh 346.5 pounds. You don't have to be here. Just course correct. It's okay to stumble. I love you. Don't get back here again, okay? Just take care of yourself.
Horrified, I realized I had to stop trying to overhaul everything inevitably tomorrow, and I needed to stop treating myself like someone I hated or loathed. I needed to find a way to be kind to myself, so I turned my focus from doing everything to just doing something, one thing. I started working out. 2 years later, I have the healthiest relationship with food I've ever had. No diets, no diet pills or unnecessarily eliminating food groups. No shortcuts, but progress. I have consistently worked out 3 to 6 times a week since June 2020, accepting what I could do and not focusing on what I couldn't do, modifying as much as I needed. Progress. While my last weigh-in showed I am just shy of halfway on my journey to lose 200 pounds, the scale and pounds are not my primary focus. I wake up each day a little brighter. I progress a little more, not just towards weight loss, but towards a better version of myself every day. I am worth doing the work to become the best version of myself, to live my moments. And you are too.
I did it. I went a whole mile, 41 minutes and 14 seconds. I was scared to try this because I didn't know how long it was going to take me. I was like, what if it takes me over an hour? And what if I have to sit down on the gravel and people pass me and laugh? I am determined to not wait to do the things that make me happy until I'm at some weight. I feel like I've wasted so much of my life waiting for me to get the weight off.
We are worth the work it takes to figure out what we need. We're worth the work it takes to start. We're worth the work it takes to keep going. We are worth living each moment along the way. We are worth the work. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for following along with me on my journey. Subscribe if you want to keep up with me going forward. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday for my 1 mile for time.